Listen up, TPS fans. We're doing a giveaway. We're giving away either Madden 18 or NBA 2K18. Step 1, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Step 2, this video needs 5,000 likes. Once we reach 5,000 likes, we give away a copy of Madden 18 or NBA 2K18. Before we give away the game, you need to comment because we'll pick a random winner from the comments. The winners will be announced on the TPS Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram social media pages, so follow there as well. Good luck, TPSers. Some sports teams always seem to get a lot of love, even when it's not warranted. I don't know why. Is it because they have a star player? The fact that they had so much success many years ago? Or is it just the media creating all the hype? Whatever it is, we need to stop overrating some of these teams that don't accomplish all that much nowadays. I'm Daquan Young, and today we dive into the 10 most overrated sports teams. And a big shout out to the Ace Gamer 56368 for suggesting this video. Number 10, the Atlanta Hawks. The Hawks have made the playoffs every year since 2008. Good on them. It's an impressive feat, but making the playoffs in the always weak Eastern Conference is easier than eating a whole pizza to yourself at midnight. The Hawks have just one trip past the second round to show for all these playoff berths. They're really an above-average team in a weak conference. Nothing more. Number 9, the Detroit Lions. Credit to Matthew Stafford for turning the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad Detroit Lions into a pretty solid team. Thanks to him being among the top passers every year and the old legend of Calvin Johnson, the Lions team does seem to get quite a bit of love. But are they even that good? No. They haven't won a playoff game since 1991, and they have 3 playoff appearances in the 21st century. That's not good. In fact, that's about as inconsistent as it gets. But since their quarterback is among the league's best, this team has been prone to being overrated for a while. Number 8, Arsenal FC. How much longer can we call the Gunners one of the English Premier League's model organizations? Yes, they always have some of the world's greatest stars, but the results just aren't there. Arch rivals Manchester United and Chelsea are always head and shoulders above Arsenal. This team hasn't won the EPL title since 2004, and they've only finished second twice during that span. They win games, sure, but when's the championship coming? That's all their fans care about anyway. After all, if you ain't first, you're last. Number 7, the Los Angeles Clippers. This franchise has to win some championships. How do you not with Chris Paul and Blake Griffin? From 2011-12 to 2015-16, the Clippers placed top 5 in the West each year. That includes 4 50-win seasons. But how many trips past the second round of the playoffs do they have? 0. The Clippers are a very good team, but not great, and the lack of success in the playoffs shows it. Number 6, the New York Rangers. The Blue Shirts have only missed the playoffs once since the 2004-05 NHL lockout. It's an impressive streak. Goalie Henrik Lundqvist wins 30 games every year, and their blue line led by Mark Stahl is as great as it gets. But despite all of these annual trips to the playoffs, the Rangers have only one Eastern Conference championship banner to show for it. And more importantly, 0 Stanley Cups. By playing in New York, it's easy for the media to overhype and overcover them, but the only over we think they are is overrated. Number 5, the Indianapolis Colts. Long gone are the days when this team was the New England Patriots' arch nemesis and their annual threat to the AFC throne. The Colts died once Peyton Manning was released in 2012. Sure, Andrew Luck guided them to 3 straight 11-win seasons that led to the playoffs, but it all fell apart so quickly. Friction between coaches and the front office have led to Luck being a one-man team, and those don't last long in the NFL. Face it, the Colts are not an AFC power anymore. Those days have been over for a while now. Number 4, Liverpool FC. Despite being one of the most marketed and followed sports franchises in the world, Liverpool FC really hasn't produced in years. They've yet to win an EPL title since the league began in 1992 and 93. They had one of the world's top ballers in Steven Gerrard and yet another universal star in Fernando Torres. But Liverpool has wasted legend after legend. From 2003 to 2016, Liverpool finished in the top 3 just 4 times. It's not really being consistent or anything. Fact is, not only does Liverpool fail to win EPL titles, they struggle to consistently be in the top 4. So with that, Liverpool, you just make the list! Number 3, the Washington Nationals. It sure helps having one of the youngest phenoms in baseball named Bryce Harper. But for the Washington Nationals, it's been constant disappointment. This is despite arguably baseball's best rotation most years, led by Steven Strasburg and Max Scherzer. Despite National League East titles in 2012, 14, and 16, the Nationals didn't win a playoff series. They missed the postseason in 2013 and 15, despite being the preseason World Series favorites. No playoff series wins since relocating from Montreal? Yeah, choice to be on our list. Number 2, the Detroit Red Wings. The Red Wings' insanely epic playoff streak of 25 years ended in 2016 and 17. And now, everyone knows this franchise isn't the top dog in the NHL anymore. Yes, they won the Stanley Cup in 97, 98, 2002, and 2008. And they were among the best teams in the West every year for nearly 2 decades. But those days are long gone. Detroit has 1 playoff series victory since 2012. They made the playoffs by a hair in each season from 2013 to 16. Legends like Nicholas Lidstrom and Pavel Datsyuk have moved on, and Detroit hasn't been able to find any stars to replace them. Don't let that 25-year streak impress you. The Red Wings have been mediocre for half a decade now. Number 1, the Dallas Cowboys. Yes, America's team won 2 Super Bowls in the 70s and then became a dynasty in the 90s, with 3 Super Bowls over a 4-year span. But seriously, why are they still called America's team? When they have 2 playoff wins in the last 2 decades. The Cowboys haven't been in a conference championship game since 1996. This team has covered more than any other NFL squad, and they get more primetime matchups than any other. Can we just accept the fact that they're good some years, but mediocre more often than not? Most of us aren't Cowboys fans, America. Try to win some big games first before you shove their greatness down our throats. Most of you weren't even alive then anyway. Which sports team do you think is the most overrated? Join us in the comments below. If you like this video and learned a thing or two, clicking the like button helps us out a ton, and we truly appreciate it. If this is your first time coming around to Total Pro Sports though, subscribing is a great idea because we put out videos like this every single day. But as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.